Welcome to Wubby Gaming, the place where gamers grow. So today's video is going to be all about PvP and which PvP combos are best on auto. So let me know in the comments which combo you have been using if you have been doing on auto. And if not, I'm going to show you the 5 or 6 combos that I've been playing around with. And after this video, we're going to have a race. I'll race to, I think it's going to be 10 wins for each of those combos. So let me know in the comments which of those 7 combos you think is going to be the best for auto. The Wubby Christmas giveaway, we are giving up to 3 prizes. The first prize is the Golden Legends Pass, which is worth $20 US. So how do you enter this giveaway? It's really simple and you only have to do one little thing. The one little thing that you have to do to be eligible for this giveaway is to be a Wubby Gaming YouTube subscriber. The second prize is the exclusive Monsters Legends Pass valued at US $50. So we're about 50 minutes away from race, and that means a whole bunch of new events have just started. So season 6 of the Cosmic Era, so this season's Legends Pass. We have Chimney, which I think is kind of average. We have Hacksmith, which again is kind of average. A new survival dungeon. So I like to do this on the very last day because typically I don't have any good monsters, especially in the first week. Hacksmith has an event. So what's good about this is that even though he's from the Legends Pass, it looks like we can get him as a free-to-play monster because there's going to be a breeding event for him. There's a new time limit book, which is always good for rewards. Monsterwood is bursting with cells, so this is the fire guy, and you can also get some Bingshan, which is decent, and Sun Cookie is a pretty good gold slave. We have a frat event. I'm not quite sure what these Christmas coins do yet, some card flip challenges, but we can get Stardust here as well. A new book altogether, an Xmas 2020 book, so that should have some really juicy rewards, including cells for Robov coins, and we can also get Centurion and Fundy, both really good Forsaken monsters, so looking forward to get some of those. So the Hacksmith breeding event has already started. So I'm going to go breed this right now. So White Panda plus Vanoss equals Flammarion or Tomatronicus, and Bombeta plus Frostbite or Violet equals Mephisto, Quixote or the Hacksmith. And Corral or Ursus is Captain Copperbeard, Hobkin or the Hacksmith. So what I recommend is if you have multiple combos, go for the ones that you need for the book reward. Yeah, so I've got Hobkin, I've got the Automatronicus guy. I didn't know I don't have Flammarion, and Quixote I can get from cells, so Captain Copperbeard it is. We get a Diamond Relic, which is quite nice, and also the Vault Keys, plus 200 cells for Hacksmith. I've got Captain Copperbeard hatching, so I don't need him after all. That leaves me with Flammarion, so White Pandoff and Vanoss. Click on the heart, which shows you only the available one, White Pandoff and Vanoss. Good luck. That's an epic. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button to enter giveaways, grow in Monsterwood gems, Stardust, Diamond Relics, Race Monsters, Legendary Wars. I don't know about you, but I find this multiplayer challenge to be a real grind. It takes quite a bit of effort and time to get up to the 1300 coins required. For me, there's 2 approaches that you can take. The first approach you can take, and the one that I've chosen to take this round, is have a really easy defense. So I've got Firesaw on my defense, and he's going to lose all the time. So what this does is it keeps my trophy count quite low because I'm always going to be losing as soon as I get a win most of the time. And because I have Firesaw on defense, it's quicker for me to get wins on attack. The second option, if you just want to finish in the top 1000 and you're not really interested in these eggs, it's just to set a really strong defense, because when you set a strong defense, your ranking is going to stay quite high and therefore you don't really have to attack as often. I've decided in the last 2 rounds to go for the 1300 eggs, and it's even more time consuming on manual. So I've been looking for different combos to do on auto. If you are doing this on auto, what I recommend is a setup similar to this. So the first monster you want is a Megataunt. The second monster you want is another Megataunt, such as Daedulus, Bombeta, or what I've got here, which is a taunt monster. And your third monster you want is a really strong attacker. One is the path with an extra turner, so either Fampira or the new race monster. The second is a pierce attacker, so either Vanoss or Rusalka. Third choice, which is a really strong attacker, and that's either going to be Diegael or Hardy to counter all the extra turn. So that's what I recommend. One Megataunt, the second monster to be a Megataunt or a taunt monster that can Megataunt as a skill, and the third monster to be an attacker. In terms of runes, what I recommend is 16 speed. If you have the mutant life, put them on. And for your attacker, I recommend 3 strength or 2 strength and 1 speed. I like 3 strength, especially on an extra turner because of the anticipation counters. And for relics, you do want stamina drain and Uriels because your taunt and mega taunt monsters are there just to survive, so your tank can dish out all the damage. The stamina drain will help counter the enemies. So combo number 1 is going to be Shelly, Solarflare and Fampira. If you think this is going to be the best auto attack team, vote for number 1. Let's see them in action. This looks like an easy one. I'm gonna just auto, and I'm gonna do this similar to how I would be doing if I was watching Netflix or going on a walk. And what I do is I will only go into manual if it looks like it's gonna be a super long battle. Otherwise, I'll just let it run on auto just like this. Let's do 2 battles for each combo. This one is a little bit trickier, but we will still win. And this is good because it shows you an easy one and a harder battle, because Hardy does have anticipation. You see how Fampira with the 3 strength comes into her own there because she can kill them quite fast. Back in the top 1000. The next combo I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out Solarflare for another Megaton. I'm going to go with Daedulus first, and I'm going to keep this Morg's armor instead of Thetis because he is a bit squishier. So combo number 2, if you think Shelly, Daedulus, Fampira is going to be the best auto team, vote for number 2. Alright, let's do 2 fights with this combo. This defense is quite meta as well. It's fallen out a little bit because of all the attackers, but it is a pretty strong combo. And my dual Megataunts counters it quite well. You can see it's a little bit of a slower battle because I have to get past that tanky Shelly. But they haven't been able to get past my Shelly, so I'm pretty safe. Alright, let's try one more battle and see what we get. This one I think we should be okay, because of the double Mega Taunt. And with Sulka we have the dots on her, so she's gonna die through the dots. Next, we're going to try Bombeta. My Bombeta is level 140, so he's not going to be as strong as Shelly, but he should be similar to a 150 Daedalus. And we're going to put Thetis armor because he does have double armor. So this is combo number 3, Shelly, Bombeta, Fampira. If you feel this is going to be the fastest auto team, vote for number 3. Let's see it in action. I think those guys might have been lower level. Let's try one more. This is another easy one. So the good thing about Fampira and Vanoss and Sulka is they will counter the taunt double DA bases quite well. Now we're going to switch out our attacker and put Vanoss in. So if you think combo number 4, which is Shelly, Bombeta and Vanoss is going to be the best auto team, vote for number 4. Similar to Fampira, I do put 3 strength on Vanoss. And ideally, if you do have stamina mutants, use those. Let's do one more. Vanoss and Fampira have different weaknesses. The main problem with Vanoss is if it gets stamina drained, the battle can take quite a long time. Next, I'm going to switch Bombeta out for Daedulus. So if you think combo number 5 is going to be the best auto attack team, which is Shelly, Daedulus, and Vanoss, vote for number 5. I think Katakuri has some stamina mutants on. Against the Tabora and Kadama combo, double Mega Taunt makes a huge difference. Solarflare doesn't do so well in these combos. Vanoss AI isn't that smart either. A pretty long fight there. Let's do one more. And we are climbing a little bit higher, so it is going to get a little bit harder. This will be an easy one. See, Vanoss has this stamina drain again. This is where the mutant strength would really help. Combo number 6. If you think Shelly, Solarflare, Vanoss is going to be the best combo, vote for number 6. So this is an easy one, because Vanoss counters dodge area. Got lucky there. One more. I've got my Lord Platypus ranking up to, I think, rank 1 at the moment. So looking forward to unlocking his runes and using him soon. Lucky again here. Hardy counters Fampira, but not Vanoss. So a lot of this is kind of luck of the draw. And so you should probably switch in Fampira or Vanoss depending on what you're seeing most in the meta. I prefer both Solarflare and Bombeta over Daedulus, so I'm going to do the rest of these tests without Daedulus. Number 7 is Shelly, Solarflare, and 140 Diegael. Notice I put Zaren's Essence to help with stamina instead of Uriel's, because I'm letting these other guys tank instead. And this is the 7th and last combo I'm going to use. If you think Shelly, Solarflare, and 140 Diegael is going to be best on auto, vote for number 7. Daedalus is villain, so he should do okay here. Okay, we didn't even need him. The bonus for Solarflare is he does pretty good attacks as well, so he helps kill them faster. Let's do one more. Okay, this is an annoying base. So this is where Vanoss does really well, but not so the other guys. Actually, Vanoss and Fampira both do well. This is just bad for anyone else. So this base isn't very good because Ragnarok turn transfer to Neobuki. If you are doing this, you don't want turn transfers to happen to Neobuki, so it drags out for much longer. So if this was normally, I would stop going on auto and just manual. I can go back and auto here. So when you do get those bases, just spam the recharge button. I do have other attackers here that I can use. So I could put in a 140 Iguanosaur, but I don't think he does as well as Diegael. And I could put a 132 Hardy, but because of his rank, I don't think he's going to be fast enough. I could also put a Katsuko, but he's also 130. So I would be interested to see how a 150 Katsuko goes if anyone has him. I think that actually might be quite strong because there are a lot of taunts and mega taunts right now. And I'll be back to see which combo actually did go the best in the auto PvP challenge. Good luck in the rest of your PvP, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out one of these two videos over here. And if you think Wubby Gaming videos will help one of your friends grow, make sure to share with them as well. And I will see you next time.